AI is here, whether we like it or not. So while we wait for it to take over our jobs, let's be good little guinea pigs and interact with it by having it tell us a story. I asked ChatGPT to generate a 90-second story featuring 3 nuns, a mayoral candidate, a dog with an eye patch, a school bus, a shovel, and a bottle of whiskey, set during American Prohibition, and make it a film noir. Here's what ChatGPT gave us. In the dimly lit streets of 1920s Chicago, Prohibition was in full swing. But crime never slept. 3 nuns from the Sisters of Perpetual Sobriety, Sister Mary Margaret, Sister Mary Teresa, and Sister Mary Catherine, found themselves tangled in a web of intrigue one fateful night. Sister Mary Margaret, the headstrong nun with a penchant for adventure, was on her way to deliver a bottle of sacramental wine to the local parish. Sister Mary Teresa, the wise old nun with a mysterious past, accompanied her, while Sister Mary Catherine, the novice nun who still had a lot to learn, tagged along nervously. Little did they know they were being followed by Johnny the Candidate Malone, a mayoral candidate with a secret thirst for power and whiskey. His trusted companion was a scruffy dog named Lefty, sporting an eye patch from a past bar brawl. As the nuns made their way through the shadowy streets, they stumbled upon a scene straight out of a noir thriller. A school bus, its windows shattered, sat abandoned in an alley. Nearby, a shovel lay discarded in a pool of moonlit blood. Sister Mary Margaret's instincts kicked in as she approached the scene, her habit billowing in the wind. "Something's not right here," she whispered to her companions. Just then, Johnny Malone emerged from the shadows, his fedora pulled low over his eyes. "Well, well, well, what do we have here?" he sneered, his breath reeking of whiskey. Before the nuns could react, Lefty lunged forward, growling menacingly. But Sister Mary Catherine, with a bravery she never knew she had, stepped forward and offered the dog a biscuit from her pocket. As Lefty's demeanor softened, Sister Mary Teresa stepped forward, her eyes piercing through the darkness. "We know what you're up to, Malone, and we won't let you get away with it." With a flick of his wrist, Malone produced a hidden flask of whiskey and took a swig. "You nuns are all the same, always sticking your noses where they don't belong." But Sister Mary Margaret wasn't intimidated. With a determined glare, she reached into her bag and pulled out the bottle of sacramental wine, brandishing it like a weapon. "Try us," she challenged. In the end, justice prevailed, and Malone was apprehended by the authorities. Lefty, now a reformed dog, found a new home with the nuns, where he became the official mascot of the Sisters of Perpetual Sobriety. And as for the school bus and the shovel, well, some mysteries are better left unsolved. But one thing was certain. In a city plagued by corruption and deceit, the nuns were a beacon of hope, shining a light on the darkest corners of society. Not a bad start. Pretty terrible ending. Let's do it again.